back again talking about detox. And the reason why I wanted to do that is because just recently I kind of took my detox diet to a whole other level. Temporarily, though, I never think that you should do anything that's too extreme for a long period of time. But there are commitments throughout this lifestyle. Again, I've said detox is something that we do naturally, but because of the modern days and the toxic environment and our food, even our cleanest foods like our fruits and vegetables, are deficient in some kind of way, all the way from the soil to picking the fruits before they're even ripe and then trying to eat them. We're not getting enough. So it's important for us to know the proper ways to continue to take care of our bodies, give the body as many vitamins and nutrients that it needs, but also how to continue to clean the body. So and I'm kind of going through that a little bit, and it's funny because like a lot of emotions starts to come out, and old emotions, old feelings, and even though it doesn't feel good while you're going through it, but if you understand it, you know why, excuse me, then you can make a commitment to just kind of stick with it. Because the whole point of doing this is to clear it out of you, like literally bring it up and then dish it out, give it to the universe that absorbs it all for us and then turns it into a whole different, magnificent type of energy. So this is why we do this, again, to liberate and free ourselves from all the suffering, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, you name it. It's really time for us to start living our best potential possible, despite, and I mean despite of what goes on and how we think the world is worsen, or the limitations that we have to do. We can definitely get through this, and we get through this together. So, and the more I do this, the more confident I am. So I actually, when you receive these type of emotions, rather than suppressing them and pushing them, and a lot of times it's the foods that calls onto you, the denser foods. It's like, eat me. Especially I think for us women, if we have children and we have to take care of our household, we have people to feed or family members, those things will really come up in the kitchen. It's like it will call you, but that's when when you feel that temptation and your mood is kind of twisted and confused and yucky, that's exactly it's happening right when it should. And that's when to hold it back. Grab a 32 ounce, a 60 ounce, and just start sipping. Have a nice smoothie, and you're good to go. So actually, I should talk about what I'm currently doing right now. I'm just having liquids, and it's not just juicing, but I'm having smoothies. I'm also having blended soups. So everything is either juices, lots of juices actually. I start off that way always, even when I'm not in a heavy detox. Juicing, that's literally my breakfast no matter what. And I think the earliest I do it is noon. Even now that I'm sort of like in a fasting mode, I still enjoy my juice afternoon. For some reason, doing it before that's like a little bit much, and I still feel like, I have this great natural energy. Let me let it ride through, and right when I am starting to feel that, that little mood, then I know to get my juice ready. But that's what I'm doing. I'm on a liquid form, but I'm doing so many leafy greens. I'm doing dandelions, parsley, basil, cilantro, lots of spinach, lots of broccoli, and blending these things in. And then at night, if I feel, that's kind of not enough, then I'll just blend in a little avocado. And every few days or so, I'm having blended bananas, but I'll blend it with like a young coconut or something like that and tons of water. And that's what I'm doing, and I continue to do my daily enemas. I see a lot of interesting things that when you're eating more solid, you normally don't. So I know I'm in the right track. I feel it. A lot of, prayers, read a lot of inspirational, whether it's books or phrases, old materials that I've had from before that always continue to inspire me. I do it. So I encourage you to do just that and really enjoy the journey. Speaking of the journey, put it down on paper, grab a journal. You want to record this moment because so many different emotions and experiences as well will start happening. So nobody said that this was easy, but you start to feel out of place, and like you're almost like in isolation mode, but you're really not. But that's mainly because for some reason, for me, I sense like a great silence, and speaking is not. I don't know. I don't feel the need for it, so I'm silent all the time, and I feel like I'm communicating with everyone else more and better, more efficient in a silent way. So I really believe in the energy, and I feel, just I feel and sense energy from others. Others can sense it from me. And if they have it wrong, then, just take that little time, explain to them as much as you can, because not everybody will understand what you're doing. And you shouldn't really expect others to either, especially if it's something that they've never done themselves. And then what ends up happening is they think that you're pulling away from them, or their opinions start to come in place, and it's not the best for either, because two, they don't understand what you're doing, and you don't want any disencouragement or any anger between you and the other person, or the family members, so on. So the less you share, sometimes the better, unless it's somebody who really understands and you've spoken to them and you told them what you were going to do ahead of time. But other than that, like, really, take some time, uh, go out into the nature, breathe it in, put your palms, put your feet, everything deep into the grass, and let it absorb, whatever kind of weakness that you're feeling, or, what's coming out. You don't just heal it through enemas and juicing, but also through nature, and it will do that for you. So trust it, allow it to do just that, and take it nice and easy. Enjoy this journey, because it's just the amazing things that you feel, including in your dreams. It becomes a lot more vivid in a way, or you start to realize you don't need to, like, everything doesn't have to be completely perfect, and ask yourself just exactly what is perfect. It's about the progress, the daily things that happens. Let's just allow it and trust that, at least from this experience, it will get better, and keep on, because it's a lifetime thing. I always tell everybody, detox is not the new diet, the new trendy thing, or a temporary thing. It's literally, our body's been doing it since day one. But now it's just time for us to help our body a little bit more and educate ourselves back to what humans are really supposed to be eating, so that we don't have to fall for any of that other stuff, or be addicted to certain foods, or substances, or anything out of that, things that are actually harming us, not just us, but then especially for younger women, hitting puberty, and then later, if they want to conceive, you want them to be at their most beautiful, natural state, emotionally, physically, mentally, in every kind of way, so that they can give to the world and, themselves, like, a beautiful fetus, a beautiful human, a happier one than what the past few generations have been. We need to turn this world to a better place, and this is why we do it. So, and it actually feels amazing, because, like, you get to live for not just you or your family, but then it becomes beyond greater, because now it's like to send a vibration to the world now, and also in the future and generations to come, not just from your family, but other people that you may inspire. So it's something a lot bigger than just, doing this for ourselves or breaking our old habits, or it's beyond that. And if you can see it that way, then these little processes, when we do make these commitments to step away a little bit from the solid foods, where everything else starts to change, literally your social life, um, everything. And so it's getting beyond that and just getting this done, because we're transforming the world starting today, but we're breaking slavery that's going on, and blockage from generations, past generations, and also the new one to come. So this is why we do this, and I just wanted to share that with you. This is my sixth day, no, seventh day in, and I'm not putting a time to this. I'm just going sort of day by day, but I want to just, I think there's times that we hit and we kind of know, like, ooh, we hit another tombstone, or, we took another step higher. And this is kind of like, where I'm at right now. So I'll continue to share, and I hope that you can feel whatever message is trying to come through to you, and follow through, just regardless of what it is. Don't worry about, the world and circumstances and things that you have coming up. All those things, like, it's not that they can wait, but they will happen in divine order. Just take care of your inner, deepest, most self first, and then everything else will just naturally fall into place at a much better energy than what you could have without, like, a great commitment to move your life into the next level. So again, take care, namaste, and I will continue to share. Bye.